Yeah. This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Shaun.
Let's go!
Time to catch up with our Commonwealth Games silver medalist, Greg Hire, and of course we got to speak to Greg when he was over in Birmingham, but we haven't seen the wash-up of what happened after he won the medal and all the shenanigans.
We want to see the medal. You got
Greg.
it there.
Hello,
Good morning, team. How are we?
We're great, mate.
You've walked in. It looks like a container of camembert cheese.
Yes, it does. It's a fine aged brie you've got
There you
going
go.
on there.
Show me.
Well,
Can we like?
Are we allowed to touch it?
Yeah, no, you can
No,
go.
no,
I'm not. Someone,
I
I just
won't
read
take it
an
out.
article, someone, maybe cricket, or said they weren't letting anyone touch their gold medal. I don't really care. Like, it's...
Oh, this is
yeah,
the gold.
it's
It's the
'cause
silver.
silver.
So-
Yeah, it's probably true. So,
You really want to relive that again, do you?
Anyone
cheers.
come by, rub anything you want on. Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games, and then on the back, Commonwealth Sport. I thought it would have the sport written on it.
no, oh, mate, no. But
So are you going to tell
They
people
could have done that.
I'll
along
do
the-
some stuff.
along the
I'll do
rim.
some fun stuff with it.
down the track? Are you going to tell people this was from the 100 metres? Or-
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'll spray can it. Gold, they'll never know.
Yeah,
Behind the
yeah.
frame.
So I was telling the guys earlier that I saw that you get a companion key ring with your medal as well. So you would have gotten a silver
it's a brand
replica
new
key ring.
brand new concept. So they obviously there was like a bunch of Commonwealth Games legends, Annie Mears, Steve
Yeah.
Monaghetti had a really
Yeah,
good chat
Spaghetti.
with yeah, Spaghetti at the he was sinking a few tinnies at the lounge.
Oh,
actually.
He
I was
hates
a bit
his own
surprised.
work, though. He can tell a story about Steve Monaghetti that Steve Monaghetti can...
Oh,
He
He's
loves
the
it.
hero of
Can
all
he
his
not?
stories.
Can he
Yes.
not? I was over embellishing the stories too. I was like, no, I'll challenge you. I don't care who you are, mate. But but that was the concept. They had spoken to a few legends, and they were sort of saying once people get done with the medals and sort of go to schools and show people around, it goes in a frame. Like I've already hit up someone. I'm like, mate, I'm going to make the most exquisite,
Of course.
like display in my house.
Yeah.
Like, mantle.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will be a gold medalist. No one will know by
No
the end of it. But they sort of said, well, who can you show something a replica? But I am using it in a different... I thought, well, I'm not going to give my medal to someone, so I thought I'd give the key ring to like my mum or someone that would appreciate it. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, because I did say the key ring looked a little bit too big to be a key ring.
Yeah, it's massive.
It's a little bit smaller than the medal.
It's like when a service station gives you the toilet key and they attach something massive to it so it doesn't get
Yeah,
lost.
like
It's
Yeah.
like pants would fall down in
Yeah.
like
yeah,
walking on
it's
the
super
road.
heavy. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
no, it's not. The concept is great, but the practicality of it all is not ideal.
Right.
It's not a key ring; it's a chain.
Now, Greg, I want to take you back there. So it's all happened. You've won a silver medal. On reflection, are you still trying to come to terms with you being involved and being an athlete at the Commonwealth Games?
Yeah, there's like moments of like pure joy and elation, and I think about it. And like yesterday, like at work, I had to do like a barbecue, and full went over it, and I was like, yeah, it was just those moments walking through the opening ceremony. Upon reflection, so good, the medal, absolutely, and that achievement. And then there's moments where like I've been at home by myself and I've watched the end of the game and like literally wanted to throw
Oh.
like
you got as close as you possibly could
Yeah.
get in a game.
so that sort
Yeah.
of stuff, it's like sort of bittersweet, but yeah, crazy to think about it. And even in the moment now, it's like it hasn't really stopped because we had this moment and then I was like, I'm done. Completely was sort of acceptant of like no more international trips and whatnot. And then our head coach, well, even that night, our player and head coach were like, just park it for a moment. I'm like, no, I'm not parking it. Like, I've already written up my
This is
social
it.
post.
Yes.
And then now they're like, no, Paris is actually a viable...
Greg.
Oh, Greg.
So
yeah, possibility.
Olympics.
Yeah, so because they actually... The concept, 3x3 basketball actually had a lot of more eyes than they actually expected it and did well.
I have to tell you, Greg, it was vibrant to watch.
Like, it was an awesome
so
sport.
great.
Yeah.
I've had
And
so
not
many
just
people that were like, I don't even watch basketball.
You can literally fit it in. Like I was saying, it should be the new wave of parents wanting their kids to play that sport because you go there, watch play the game, and leave, and that's probably,
Go home.
probably 40 minutes.
One of my colleagues said, my son's going to start playing cricket. And I said, I couldn't think of anything worse on a Saturday. Good.
Holiday, mate, out in the sun.
Like, I could find, it would take longer to find parking at Bunnings than to play a game.
Yeah. So Olympics.
Yeah, they literally next year, they're looking at funding and looking at a pure team, like 6 players, a combination of like specialised 3x3 players, so guys that are sort of like playing semi-pro or whatever that have played it before, and then NBL guys that could come in, and so they were like, look, would you be interested? I'm like, yeah. I don't think I'd make the Olympics. I'd more so help the team qualify.
Yes.
Which has always been the goal. But they were like, you'd look at 4 to 6 trips to Europe. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in.
Well, let's get away from the game right now. Let's talk about what you did socially while you were over there. You told us you hit the clubs.
Yeah, afterwards, we celebrated, and now I'm done, and CGR, I'm sure, on the airwaves listening to this. So I enjoyed myself at a bar that might be frowned upon by some, but embraced by you.
Everybody dance now.
It's the Blue Oyster again.
Should not be frowned upon by anyone.
No, that's right.
But
Good times all around.
But I embraced it too, because as I was driving, you said the gay world or the gay community.
Yeah.
I was loved by the gays.
See, and doesn't it make you feel good, Greg?
Oh, well, I'm not loved by my wife.
That's not true.
So I was told, as instantly I walked in and went to order a drink, and there was a hands placed on my bosoms, not bosoms, my bottom. And I've got strong Hungarian glutes. I was like, okay, like that was quick. That was instant. And then, like, I looked back, and the guy said, "Oh, he's great," and I was like, okay, this is like quickly turning. I was like, nah, mate, I'm married.
But it's amazing for the ego.
Hey, you know what? There'll be a lot of people there going, hey, mate, I'm married, don't worry about that. But, you know what? The thing is, if you go to a gay bar and you don't get hit on, that's a sad
I know. I reckon, anyway, I looked horrible anyway. And then as I walked out later, we were making friends. And so someone actually asked if I was, like taken. I said, oh, no, I'm happily married. Showed a photo of my kids. And I said, Jesse Wagstaff, my best mate, was sitting next to me in deep conversation with some other people. And I said, but hey, mate, this bloke,
he's gagging for it.
He wants it.
Jesse Gagstaff.
Hello. And I said, he's yours. Like, I'll help you. And so obviously that went on another tangent.
So Jesse's like, everyone's really friendly.
Yeah. And Jesse ducked off to the toilet for 45 minutes. And then
Greg Hire is still in the house with his silver medal from the Commonwealth Games.
Oh, we're all so excited and proud of him, obviously. Nathan, you pointed the question, what did he do afterwards?
Yes, and you took the kids to Disneyland, which I think would be such a great thing for any parent to say to your kids, we're going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
So pretty exciting stuff in Paris.
Yeah, I did a good one, actually. You'll love this, Shaun, saving money. So I'm not the most astute man in organising things. And so prior to going to Paris, I went to buy tickets. They were sold out, Disneyland.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm going to... Disneyland. The happiest place in the world. How you sell
I went there, the one.
So I thought that's a massive issue. I'm going to take my kids to Disney. But then I thought, I'll take them to another park, like in the end.
And tell them.
Yeah, they'll never know. But there was 2 days.
I hope you see a rat run across it. There's Mickey.
But anyway, that was for 2 days. But we were arriving to Paris late, so I was like, I was basically going to pay $800 to go for 3 hours. So
Amy's horrified in the background.
So in the end, it worked out because I had tickets for the next day. We decked it all out. Yeah. Disneyland, best place in the world. My kids over the moon, chuffed. We walked in. As soon as we walked in, Marvel Universe has just opened up.
Oh yeah.
There's a battle scene. Black Widow.
Yes.
The Black Panther.
Yeah.
Damn it. Spider-Man. They're all just smashing each other. Well, like pretending.
Yeah.
Yes.
The only issue was they were speaking in French.
And subtitles.
So my daughter was like, Dad, I don't think they speak English. And I was like, no, they don't.
No.
But
we're in Euro Disney.
Yeah, it was incredible. You had to get fast passes. And so I'm going to have to talk about this with my son afterwards because I've learned he has a massive disgust of females. Every superhero that would, like Miss Marvel, Wasp.
What?
To go get a photo.
He didn't
I
rate
was
him.
in the line waiting 45 minutes and Ant-Man was there. My son was pumped. He was like, I'm going to ask him about this.
But the female superheroes.
No, we got to the front of the line. Ant-Man changed. Wasp walked out. he left, walked straight to his mum.
And you've been queuing for 45 minutes.
My daughter didn't care. She was.
Yeah, she was
I've
wrapped.
got photos. She's standing there like with the full like poses. They put up their arms.
Yeah.
I know I'm doing it on radio, but like doing that.
Yeah.
And she was like gone. She went to meet Miss Marvel. It was awesome. They do it really well.
So
Spider-Man
she's not a junior misogynist, just Sally.
Yeah, I don't
So
know
you know
why
what? You're going to have to watch these movies and really pump up how cool
Mate,
these chicks are.
I'm all about it.
I know you are.
I'm as progressive in the world.
Oh, you are.
You know, like hence why me and you
Yes.
kiss each other. But yeah, it's I don't know.
It's a worry.
But no,
It's like this kid was raised by Shaun. Is that what you're saying?
Where the hell did this come from?
Yeah, but no, so amazing. I love it.
Sissy was upset though at one part.
Yeah, so princesses, like, they do the full spectacle and parade, and like it's gung ho. It's like on steroids, and they're going and they're waving. I had my daughter on my shoulder, and like Elsa, Belle, and all those are like going, and they go right in front, and they literally lock eyes. But I find that awkward too. I'm a grown man, and I'm actually embracing it.
Waving at a princess. Yeah.
Here's my number.
Look, I've got a silver medal.
She goes, I only gate to go.
I was in a gay bar 3 nights ago.
Hello, Prince Charming. Hello.
But they're like waving at my daughter, and just her like just gleaming, smiling afterwards. She's like, "Did you see Belle waving at me?" And so we went to the Princess Pavilion afterwards, thinking we'll just do a full circuit, get photos. And as we're walking there, Belle walks by. My daughter got out of the pram, sprinted, jumped, full hug. Like it could have been done for assault. And I was like, okay. And they're obviously, I'm not sure if it's COVID safe, whatever. And my daughter's like, oh, look, and was like, I can't wait. Princess Pavilion closed. Oh. And I literally was like speaking to security. I talk about a disgruntled parent. I was like, mate, we're paying $800. How do you close? It's like saying going to Disneyland, not seeing Mickey.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't work out.
Yeah.
So sort of, bit annoyed at that, but.
The Princess Pavilion.
What a great time.
How devastating.
It was awesome. My credit card is in
Deal with that later. Don't worry about it. Just ignore it. It's fine.
Future problems.
Yeah, well,
we'll sort it out.
You just been through something everybody's dreamed about.
no.
You would have learned a way to make some money back at that bar. So
Don't be shy.
$20, Greg.
Don't be shy.
I'm a visual learner.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.